Hey you guys, it's your girl Love, checking in with you. Please forgive me. But I want to let you know, Muhammad, this is your mom. And I'm doing videos on our business here in America and growing our company. Right now, we are legally incorporated to sell and distribute solar energy. So right now, we're in the library. We're going to be a little bit quiet, okay? This is one of the places that I come to get information. Now, as you guys get to know me, I want you to know that Cincinnati is a historical place.
Video opens with the Cincinnati Metro hybrid bus driving through the city. An animated overlay highlights the engine, battery, and electric motor. As the bus slows for a stop, energy that would normally be lost is captured. This regenerative braking converts kinetic energy into electricity, sending it back to charge the battery. At lower speeds or when idling, the bus switches to silent, all-electric mode. The engine shuts off and power flows directly from the battery to the electric motor, reducing emissions and noise. When the bus accelerates, both the diesel engine and the electric motor work in tandem. This hybrid power provides a powerful boost, ensuring maximum efficiency and performance. Animation shows the complete energy loop. This seamless cycle means smarter energy for cleaner journeys throughout Cincinnati.
And believe it or not, this actual city has a transit system that's equivalent to New York. And I ain't gonna try to sing because I can't. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here for a beauty pageant. I'm like Einstein's big sister. Well, younger sister, technically. What I'm saying is this, okay? This stuff makes sense to me. And I start sitting there like, if I can invest in anything in life and I can live longer.
Solar 513 LLC.
In the gleaming city of tomorrow, an engineer cradles a glowing solar cell. Flashback to 1850, where bewildered time travelers shield their eyes from the sun. In his lab, a visionary, Nikola Tesla, passionately describes harnessing the sun's boundless energy. Back in the future, the engineer smiles, realizing she has fulfilled Tesla's long-held dream, bridging the past with a radiant, solar-powered present.
You know, it's not only beneficial to my pocket, but I want to be here to spend it. So solar energy is that. It's not only beneficial to your financial situation because you're going to be less psychologically stressful, okay? You're going to have lesser bills, but mainly you're going to feel better. I have somebody say, what is she on? Now, I know my regimen. I take several heart medicines in the morning, okay? I'm a pacemaker dependent, but I'm a survivor. And one of the things that I like to do is to simplify the Lord in my work. And I'm not perfect, but I know God's real because I'm going to be here right now and understand that big, beautiful light up in the sky and the lesser light, the moon. And guess what? He didn't even charge us. God was that cool. He said, come on, we here. I make you in our likeness. And he wasn't by himself. I'm just saying. And he said, I make you in my, I'm just saying. I'm not quoting, I'm just saying. We here. And I'm grateful. But not only am I grateful, it's our planet. And it's a beautiful planet. It's like a big old cave. A big old cave like a ship. And in that ship, you want to take care of that ship. You want to have it clean. You want to have it renewable energy. And you want to make sure that it caters to the inhabitants. Okay? And right now, our planet is going through a lot of things in the tectonic shifts of the plates. Okay, and the tectonic shifts of the plates are coming from that big light up in the sky and this lesser light, okay? And it's Ra and our moon, okay? Translation, S-U-N and M-O-O-N. And we are the inhabitants of this planet, and most of us are hybrids. And hybrids are people that can function by both those lights in the sky. And that being said, hybrid buses out here are functioning that way. Okay, so there's been a big old thing about this big old planet about money that nobody actually even had in the beginning because it was given to us free. We're the ones that monetize this whole thing to make money of value, which is good, but it's not the substance of life because with that green, I can buy something that's worth that, which I'm trying to work for now and flip that and helping our planet evolve. Oh, we got a little dude over there. I don't know who it is. I don't want to be rude or nothing, but So to make a long story short, you guys, it's our planet. This is what we do. There's 3 of us born from my mother on my mother's side, and there's 10 from my father. And now I have an older brother that's first born to my mother, who in their union is only one of them. And then with my mother and my father, there was only one of me. And with my baby brother and my mother's union, there was only one of him. And we're years apart, but as a sister, and as a mom, and as a big cousin, and as an auntie, and as preferably someday a grandma. So I am a mom. I may look young on your clock, but I'm 48 Earth years old, and this means so much to me. So I want to be professional. I want to sell and represent a passion that I have. I love the heck out of some Nikola Tesla. I almost feel about Nikola Tesla like I feel about my kids. You know why? Because he didn't have no one child, but guess what? Biologically, as far as the history states. However, we are all his children. I wouldn't be doing this broadcast right now. Or not even a broadcast, but filming this right now without his tech. This is the technology the pyramids had. This is the technology that they had thousands of years ago. We're going back into a time in which the pyramids, prior to the pyramids, there were different beings. But those pyramids are time, planetary alignments. And they used to communicate in the stars, okay? And when they communicated in the stars, I don't even want to say used to, they still do, but whether people acknowledge it, I do. There are different time frames, there's different time eras, there's different computing systems. However, there's one creator, what I believe. Without your relationship with your relative, people wouldn't be here. So what age you're understanding this in? Understand this is a big old planet. And you got so much stuff to do here. But you got to figure out how to monetize it. Now, if I'm going to be a trillionaire, I don't want to be sitting back being rich by myself. I want to do something where I make it so my family and friends can have fun. So guess what? Virtual reality theater is that, but it has to be safe, it has to be legal, and it's going to run off solar. And those are regenerators. This is information that you are starting to get now, which we were working on thousands of years ago then. Okay? So these different earthquakes that you guys are experiencing worldwide, these are considered tectonic plate shifts and planetary shifts. But it's okay. You know why? Because that big old light up in the sky, that big old moon up in the sky is a magnet. And it's like a spaceship. And people had been financing areas in which it was throwing off the tectonic plates without deliberate misunderstanding. But those that were financially having that money did not know what to do with the bill. We're asking for your investment, not just for a joke, but for a planetary thing, for a safety thing. See, solar energy needs to be standardized. And if you knew how to use it and you knew the importance of it, I wouldn't be so greedy about it, because you have it until the end, for a long time to come, until the beginning. But you have to think about the energy that our bodies are around. We're like crystals. And so when I speak, or when I build, even in virtual reality theater, in my reality, I study so much. I had so many people live in my life, and it truly was not me. When I go before God, I say to them, this is black, this is white. I want you to consciously think past why we ever had a problem with whatever color was. I think you're beautiful. I want you to start thinking about that big old light in the sky and this big old planet that you got all these trillions of dollars to spend. Trillions and trillions of dollars to spend. And I told you what you need to do. I need you to help me get this transit system together. You thought I was tripping. This is a historical transit system that has already been dealt with. These guys are geniuses. They call sky people related to Sumerians. charts from the sky in which they invested in the transit system. And first they thought, oh Lord, she's spooky. No. I'm a God-fearing woman. Oh, no. And those Masons, those Egyptian descendants, information was lost in time. And when it got lost, guess what happened? Who stole it didn't know what they was doing, but they got rich. Look them up. But then we was like, no, that didn't happen that way. I'm the mama. I am the space mama. Those was my space kids. I asked them to stop this madness. Stop planet. I got 2 kids. Michael and Mohammed. I on this earth work for you so that you can enjoy your future and you could be proud of what I did in my time, because I knew God was watching me. I'm not joking, I'm just saying. But let me go ahead and wrap this up real quick. So head on out with Solar 513 as I finish unveiling the historical markers that I believe ancient Sumerian and other sky people, including the Masons, helped build. Join me as I unveil the historical map in which I've received the treasure map and the treasures that our nation has been waiting for, including the understanding of Tesla and the progressive generation thinking outside the box. Let's go.